Wow.
Well, howdy folks, this is Stephen Dettweiler, and I am happy to be here with you with another gun range happy day with my boss on a Friday night after work called relaxation, and it's going to be short. We're going to talk about this guy here. He's a evil guy, he's a evil zombie guy, so YouTube don't get upset. This isn't a real figure. So practice zombie shoot. Okay, as a matter of fact, I think he's MS-13 zombie. All right, so let's go over this. You should have a 1911. You might love polymer guns, but you should still have a 1911. My choice is a Springfield. Cabela's good place, fun place to look around. Go to places like Cabela's. AR-15. You should have an AR-15. My brother gave me this AR-15. Funny story. He gave me this AR-15 for his birthday. I like his birthday. When you get an AR-15, you should have a camouflaged cup for your coffee. That way nobody sees your coffee and takes your coffee. And I always put my pinky up to show that I am a man of etiquette. Go hunting. Hunting is good. Okay, so I'm going to run the shorts right now, and as I run the shorts, you guys see what we did. Unfortunately, Henson threw away the first target. I didn't realize that until we were getting ready to leave, and so I didn't have that to show because we did target practice, and then we did failure drills. Target practice, failure drills. So the first one you see is the target practice. Henson was on the right, or on the left, as we're looking at it. Henson was on the left, I was on the right. I believe the top target for me, I'm not sure what the top target for me, I believe I was using the Hellcat. Oh yeah, you should always have your sidearm. Oops, always have your sidearm. There you go. And hey, I wish I've done more full body videos, because 2.5 years ago, although I am still quite robust, I'm less robust. 2.5 years ago I was 380 pounds, and now I'm 320 pounds. And it's just a daily decision to continue working on your health and figuring out what works for you. So that's my plug. Get out there and train. Whatever it is that works for you, train in that. Have miniature weapons. Goat guns are cool. My boss gave me that for Christmas. So let me set this up. I believe I had my the target on the top right was my Hellcat. Target on the bottom right was my 1911, and I believe we started at 5 yards, and then went to 7 yards. I don't quite remember, but it worked out good. I'm really impressed. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm getting better with the red dot. Still haven't got it right. Not the way I want to, but I am getting to where I'm going. I mean, I'm going to hit body mass if ever I'm attacked. So I'm pretty secure with what I'm carrying as my sidearm. I'm going to get a holster for this. You know, it's heavy, but you know what? I shoot so well with it. If you have something that you shoot very well with, you know what? You should carry it. You should carry it. So let's get to the first video, and you're going to see the accuracy on the Hellcat with the red dot and the accuracy with the target sight on the 1911 range officer target. And so it's got that target sight on it. Let's see if you can see that. It's got that target sight, which I really like. I've read reviews that people say they cut their hands and stuff when they're racking that. I must just rack differently than other people, because I have absolutely no problem racking that. I've not hurt myself whatsoever. It has not bothered me, so I'm not worried about changing that sight, and it's such an awesome sight. So let's get to the video shorts, because you're going to see us do the let's bring that back to the target. So right now, here's the target. All right, this is our first round, and we're going on to the zombie guy. So any of you that know, I think the middle target, I think we had that out at like 7 yards or 10 yards or something. I think we're both using that, so I'm not too sure where that went. But you saw up here and up here. Now, anybody that knows that target, you know the blue target's only yay big. It's kind of like that. It's not huge. I mean, it's like that. It's supposed to represent that area. So you can tell that we were both shooting decent. I'm not saying great. Obviously need more practice on that. But let's get to the failure drills. Failure drills I was running at 7 yards. Okay, 7 yards. And what we do is, I learned this from HR Funk. I will have his link in the video. Empty mag. See, it's clear. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Okay, so you start, especially at these ranges, you're not allowed to start from a holster position and come up. So you start at low ready. And you hear the beep, you come up, sight, boom, boom, chest, boom, head. Come back to low ready. Beep, boom, 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 back, low ready. And so that is, we practice that. Now on these ranges you can't have 2 targets, because HR also does a 2 target drill, and I want to be able to practice that too. It has to do with acquisition, sight acquisition. And so we're going to run that, and then I'll show you what I feel. I kind of feel like where I was hitting and where Hinson was hitting, and we're going to see where the failure drills, how the failure drills went. So let's take a look at those short videos, and I'll be right back.
Probably.
Did you hit him?
I think so. The question is where?
He doesn't look good.
Might be 2 more.
No good.
Okay.
All right. Let's look at this guy. He got holes in his mouth. He got holes in his lung. We shot him real good. He's not gonna bother nobody no more. And I am right back. Now I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. But the way my apartment's set up, the bad guy, the zombie guy, the MS-13 zombie guy, he's on my left-hand side. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this. My first shots, my first 2 shots, my first coming up, boom, boom, boom. I literally did. I started low, and see, you have to learn these things. And towards the end, I started getting a little faster, and that's what you got to learn to get faster. And so I haven't run these drills. I've just started learning to run these drills. I'm a beginner, and it's okay to be a beginner because everybody started as a beginner. So the point is, begin and start working towards efficiency in what you have begun to do. And so I started here. I believe that's a 9. That's a 9mm. We didn't do too much 9 in here. You can see a couple 9s. I didn't do too much failure drill in terms of 9s. This was Henson. He was way off. That's his 9 right there. He was way off on that. But I started here and I hit stomach. It's still mass right there. And then the first one I hit, when I came up with that one, I took out his nose. Okay, I went just below. I went into the stomach, into his rib cage, into his nose. Now, a lot of this here, Henson was doing good on hitting lungs, and even with we were all good. I mean, we hit mass, dude. I mean, there wasn't too much off. I believe his Ronin, he has to work on his sights, because this one was me. This one was me right along the neck. No, he hit the shoulder. He hit the jugular. I remember saying, "Hey man, you got the jugular," and then I got the other jugular at one point, and I took out the shoulder. These were both Henson. I'm the one that I took out this guy. I took out this guy's mouth. For some reason, I guess it must be the red lips, because like when you turn into a MS-13 zombie, you end up with like these red lips. Like I guess they like using lipstick or something. And I believe a lot of this here was Henson. I also was the one that got it right between the eyes. Henson was all this here. He was left. His sights were hitting left to target, and a little low. And I was kind of hitting straight up. I kind of been working on that. Let's see. I think Henson hit the nose here. I hit him in the face twice there. I hit there. Henson was up here. This is 9mm. This is 9mm. I'm not sure who did that. That was 9mm. So we were both. I mean, as many shots that were. Yeah, this was this. He even commented that. I think this was me with the 9mm. Got him up under the armpit. I think that was Henson, and that was a miss between. And I'm not sure who missed it. Man, that zombie, what I did. He did a matrix move. He did a matrix move. He just like moved his arm, and we didn't hit him. So both of us never really. I just started doing failure drills the last time I was out. And towards the end, I was definitely starting to get some speed going, pop, pop, because I was just going pop, pop, pop in the beginning, because you want to get you want form, you want to get your form, and the function's going to follow. So I'm practicing form, but towards the end, I was able to come up, pop, pop, pop. And I think the last one I did real good. I think that was part of this in here, somewhere in here in the heart, where my last round, because I was running out of ammunition. My last round was I came up, pop, 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 that fast, and I hit in the heart. I remember telling, man, I hit in the heart, dude. And I think that was when I hit between the eyes. I think it was like pop, pop, pop. And I did it fast, man. I surprised myself, and I was just like pop, 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 pop. I went pop, 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 and man, I hit in the heart, between the eyes, and that was like my last rounds to go. Actually, I had 3 more rounds, and I think I just shot the 3 rounds. I'll show you the 3 rounds I shot. I had 3 rounds left. Was it 3? Yeah, I had 3 rounds left, and I just went pop, pop, pop. I like the way the sight is, because that's what I hit exactly where I was aiming. Pop, 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 boom. There it is. So that was my adventure on failure drills. Hinch and I both did a fantastic job. I believe he needs to work on his sights are set for him, and if he's happy with how his sights are set, that's fine. He's still hitting center mass. He's still hitting the head. That's what you want to do. I'm very happy where my sights are set. I reset my red dot Friday night, and I'm shooting better. I think that 9mm is me, because I'm still having trouble acquisitioning the red dot. Literally, I think each one. I think that's me, that's me, that's me, and that's me on those. No, that was Henson. These were Henson. That was me. That was me. But other than that, you can see all the different 9mm. There's about 4 rounds of 9mm up in the face and the jaw and everything. So I think I got that reset, and I just need to practice with it and make sure that's where I want it. And other than that, I think we did pretty good. Haven't been out for a little bit. I haven't made a video in a while on shooting, and this is my shooting video for this week, which was last week. For this week. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I'm explaining things well. I'm learning. I hope you're learning with me. I like doing the full body videos, because we're going to see the transition, the continued transition from being very robust to not being very robust, and I'm just really working on that. I'm 61 years old in 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, about 2.5 weeks, and I want to be in good health, and so that's what I say: work every day, relax, have a hobby. This is a hobby. It gets me prepared, and I'll tell you a story. Let me do this. Empty. Okay. Hellcat. Beautiful. There you go. I was in the parking lot at the Walmart this morning. Okay. I got this. I always have it available to me in the car, and in the store I have my shirt and my vest over it. I mean, I'm not open carrying in the store. If it comes up and I'm reaching for something and it stays like that, whatever, I'll adjust that while I'm shopping. But I get out to my car, put my stuff away, and I'm getting ready to put in my seatbelt in this black Mustang. Now, this is early in the morning. There's parking space all over the place. It is not crowded. Not crowded at all. Okay? And so what happened, all of a sudden I look in my rearview mirror, this black Mustang all of a sudden just pulls right behind me and blocks me off, and a young black man gets out of the car and comes running around, comes around the car. So I'm sitting there, dude, my car is now blocked up. I got a car in front of me. I have no place to go. Here's a young black man getting out of the car, coming around. I'm looking in my rearview mirror. So I draw my weapon. Now, I don't carry, some people, this is a big debate, I don't carry chambered. So I'm sitting there, I'm watching him, and I got my hand ready to chamber my round. Okay, and I'm just watching. I have it in my lap. I have this in my lap. I'm watching. Okay. And I didn't latch my seatbelt, because if I need to be able to move, I need to be able to move. Okay. Now, let me see. While he did that, I put it in reverse. Before I grabbed my gun, I went in reverse. I put it in reverse, my foot on the brake, so he could see it. If it was just somebody that was just inadvertently stopped behind me, they could see, because my reverse lights, I got a Kia Soul, so my reverse lights are very high, so you can see those. So I put it in reverse, and then I drew my weapon, put it down. I was ready to rack. And so I watched him, and then finally he went back into his car and pulled into beside me, and I see that he had a flat tire. All right, so I holster my gun, put the car in park, fling my seat back up, I get out of my car, I go to my back, and I get a can of Fix-A-Flat. And he gets out of his car, he was in his car, I guess calling his brother, and he gets out of the car. I said, look, man, if it's a small hole, this will get you to a place, a tire place, so you get that fixed. And he said, now look at it. He said, it's definitely a bigger issue than that. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And so I said, but you know what? This Walmart has a tire shop. He goes, yeah, you know what? I forgot about that. I was just going to wait for my brother to come help me. I said, yeah, but you can limp it. This tire's dead. You can limp it around to the backside of the Walmart, and they've got tires. You're at a tire shop. And so we shook hands, and everything was good, and I wanted to offer my help and everything. You know, it's not that he wasn't my enemy when he wasn't a threat. He was now a person in need that needed help. So always be willing to help your neighbor. Love your neighbor as you'd love yourself. You do unto others as you'd have others do unto you. And so here I was, okay, he went from being a possible threat. 2.5 years ago, I was threatened by 2 young black men. And it's a shame because old white men, just look on YouTube, and I'm not being racist, I'm just saying look at the reality, look on YouTube. Go young black men beating up old white men. Look at the videos. I mean, and it's not being paranoid. I'm just protecting myself. But if you're a good person, it doesn't have nothing to do with race. If you're a good person, I'm gonna help you. That's why I just took some food. I got blessed with food today from somebody, and I took food down to my neighbor down there. I'm waiting for my Cuban Mexican contingent down the way to bless them, because I got some free fried beans and some other beans and some what is it, Rotella, those things, and those are things that I don't eat, especially with keto diet and stuff. So, but I know those guys love to cook that stuff. I share my bounty with everybody. These are good people. Share your bounty with good people. If people need help, help people. Like my dad always taught me when I was a kid. My dad always said, I was 3 years old when my dad started taking me into prison ministry with him. He was a chaplain, took me into the psych wards of the hospitals and stuff. And he would always tell me when we go to the prisons, he'd say, Steve, there's good people and there's bad people. People are people. And sometimes we can help the bad people become good people. So that's a lesson I learned from my dad. Well, I rambled enough. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.